Good little Friday morning.
Oh, you threw in an extra
I
word.
threw the little in.
That's all right.
Little,
Good morning.
little.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Like Little Washington. Little Friday.
She said Little Friday. That's what we call
Little
Thursday
Friday.
here.
Little Friday.
Heading into a festive
Good
weekend.
morning, Perrin.
First out of the gate.
I have
Miss Perrin. Good morning to you.
All right.
What do you have?
So I know people can relate to this.
What are you
There
what are you doing?
I have a hair. There it is.
All right.
Can you see the hair?
No. I don't
yeah,
think.
you can't.
Okay.
Barely.
Barely. So what's the deal with the hair?
It's like hanging from my head, and every time I'd run my hand by it, it would tickle my arm right there.
Oh, okay.
I hate
So
having
did
a
you
loose
pull
hair.
it out?
Well,
of
no,
your
it's
head?
it's just not like you
It was
lose
a
hair all the
loose
time.
hair. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah, you lose like 250 hairs a day or something ridiculous like that.
I don't know if I got that many to afford.
But anyway, so I had one dangling and it was tickling my arm. Thought about coming and seeing you yesterday, Perrin.
Oh, did you have a hankering for a sub
Well,
or something?
No, we were just up that way.
Oh, you were? You're just going to
Yeah.
stop and say, hey?
Well, we were going to get, if
Some food?
you can't go there and not get
I
food.
know.
But anyway, no, we had to go up into Harbinger for a reason. And so we were
Oh.
driving up there. We had the dog with us.
Okay.
And we went up there and it took us longer than what we thought. So 128.
Good for
All right.
you.
Is that high or is that low? I don't
No,
remember.
that's pretty good.
Is it?
125 is really good.
Okay. What's like,
She was
The
off
high
yesterday.
range.
She wouldn't have been there.
oh, you were off yesterday. I was thinking yesterday was when you were working a double. No, today's the day you work a double,
Okay.
right?
Perrin works at this pizza place in Southern
Mhm.
Shores,
Yes, she does.
and it's right beside a ice cream store, which is like
It's going to
the
open.
bestest situation.
It's going to
ever.
open in April.
Right.
Not that I know or anything. Good morning, Gina.
How
All
are
right,
you? How
hold
are
on.
you doing?
I have to send myself something. Sorry, I'm celebrating. I keep hearing that for some reason.
It's playing on the radio show.
It
That's what
was.
it's doing. Yeah.
It was. All right, so there's that. And then there's... I'll do the first one I took. I'm sending these to myself.
Look, Gary's chiming in.
Good
Perrin?
morning.
Perrin, Gary's
You're off
off
today? Tuesday, you work the double. See, on my yesterday, I will tell you, it was just one of those. What's the word? Not frustrating.
It was like one of those things. All right, here's the way I describe it. I believe
Go ahead.
that God created time so everything wouldn't happen all at once. Makes
Okay.
sense if you think about that.
Okay, go ahead.
So why do we still have days where everything happens all at once? That was yesterday.
Aha, I'm picking up what you're laying
That
down.
was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. And okay, I'm the one when anybody wins tickets. I've told you guys this before. You guys send them in. We have this little text system thing, and I click, pick.
She
10
manages.
winners.
She manages that process.
I manage sending out the tickets to everybody.
Right.
For some reason, the circus tickets were a little bit more complicated than normal concert tickets that we send out.
It was an extra 2 or 3 steps
Because
per
every time,
transaction.
yes. And normally, if somebody wins something like, say, you have Gina right now up here. Great,
Yeah.
good.
Well,
It was
Gina
really
said-
cool, the cat.
Gina says, "Great, good news story today."
Exactly. So,
The rescued cat. in
say
Palisades. Cool.
say Gina won tickets to go see, I don't know. Well,
Elton John.
Elton John, we'll throw that up there. Okay. Like, say she won a year ago. Okay. Well, all of a sudden this year she wins tickets to go see Billy Joel. I don't know.
Okay.
They're not really tickets that we're giving away, but say
Yep.
I could just type in Gina and it would save her email address. It would say,
Right.
because she had won before. Well, no, this time I have to retype in everything, but that's not all.
But wait.
But wait, there's more. Every single time I would click, because they were 4-packs, so I would have to click 4 tickets.
Right.
And then I would push next. And as soon as I would push next, a little screen would pop up. Please enter the 6-digit verification code for security purposes to make sure this is your account or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, they would send it to Bill. because it's Bill's account.
So she would have to find me somewhere in this
It was on his
media
phone.
complex.
Yes. So I would have to go find Bill and hold on. Do I still have it? Let me look. Hold on.
Are you digging through your backpack?
No, I'm digging through the trash.
Oh, well, that's a lot easier.
These little numbers, all these ones right here,
Right.
were all the little 6-digit the codes that they were sending me so I could send out.
She had to write them down and run back.
Yeah. So I would write them down, and at one point in time, Bill was on the phone with our big boss doing something on his, but he made the phone call, so they were listening on speaker. So he'd have to go and find the code, show it to me, I'd write it down, and I kept interrupting them because they were doing this important thing anyway. And so I felt really bad. So at one point in time, Bill just looks at me and he goes,
Just
take my phone.
Just take my phone.
So I ended up taking his phone. But the weird thing is, Gary said, "Congratulations, Gene, on winning tickets." But anyway, so it was just a frustrating thing, and I still have more tickets to send out because some people didn't send me their email address yet, so I was waiting on them. Then the fact that we're giving away more tickets, and I handle it for not just the Shark, but our sister station Dixie, our sister station the Coast, our sister station the Pirate, our sister station the OBX. So I have 5 stations that I have to enter for all the tickets that we're giving away.
So she was seeing trapeze artists in her sleep last night, to say the least.
Yeah, and clowns. Ugh, it was a nightmare.
Catching up here. Good morning, Victoria. How are you?
Good morning, Foy.
And Gary's been busy in Cleveland.
Wow.
Planting Christmas trees. If you didn't know, Gary started a Christmas tree farm. And you got to wait like 7 years before you can sell one. But that's okay. I think it's that long, isn't it? Something like that. Takes a while.
It takes a while to grow. Yeah. Evergreens are slow growers. The Leland cypress.
They're
that
quicker?
is a quicker growing tree.
And
yes.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, good morning, Lisa. All right, so Foy, I know you weren't in North Carolina yesterday. You guys went home to Franklin, but I'll take those tickets too, Cindy. That's funny. Okay, so Foy, we watch Jim Cramer on the Money Channel. Whatever, he always gives really good advice about stocks.
He's that crazy-eyed guy with the curly hair.
No. He has really short hair.
Okay.
And he always rolls up his sleeves. He always wears a long sleeve, like button,
Okay.
you know,
He's
whatever.
getting down to business.
And he rolls his sleeves up and he does hold on. And that does it. I can't remember what the heck he calls it. But anyway,
okay.
Good morning, Kathy. So we watch him. He gives financial advice on buying stocks. And some guy named Forrest from North Carolina called.
No, that's awful close.
About a particular stock.
I could see, Forrest calling because I'm not going to tell him I'm from Virginia. I'm going to tell him I'm from North Carolina so they won't know.
The weird thing is they talked about playing golf.
Foy? What's going on?
Was Foy, did Forrest call Jim Cramer and ask him some advice on stocks? Just curious. Just curious.
That's funny.
The lightning round is what he calls it. Sorry. He actually takes phone calls and does
a game show or something.
No. He just takes phone calls and you call. Quick. Hey, I'm thinking about investing stock in East Carolina media. Yes or no? Oh yeah, the stock's been great. Yeah, I say bye. All right, let's go to the next caller, Tom, and whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. He's.
So it's exciting.
The lightning round is. It's like the fastest 5 minutes in phone call history on a talk show. But he'll go through and he'll interview people like CEOs and presidents and financial people, whatever, and talk about different stocks. And he'll show you. He will even take some phone calls during the show. That's not part of the. You don't think so? Okay. But it was just really funny how he talked about golf. North Carolina. His name was Forrest. I was like, But anyway, so like, if you want to know, if you're thinking about getting into the stock market a little bit, you just have a little extra cash you want to invest, you could call up him and say, okay, I'm thinking about investing in, let's go again, East Carolina media, because the fact that, we're not on the stock market. So we don't, we're not We're not
Yeah, okay, I got
a
you.
public
We're not a
trading,
public company.
right? We're not a publicly traded
So
company.
This would not
So this is
break
just
the
fictitious.
insider trading
Correct.
rules. Okay.
This is fictitious.
All right.
But say, and he'd say, all right, I've been kind of watching them. And yeah, they had a little lull back during COVID and this and that.
Right.
He goes, but no, yeah, I wouldn't go crazy with buying a lot. But if you got a little extra money, it seems like they've been increasing, over the past few months. And yeah, I think that'd be a really good buy. I mean, he'll actually talk and he'll explain, well, they are in radio or they are radio stations,
Right.
and they have advertisers. But during COVID, a lot of people were closed, so they didn't have which explains why they dipped down during these months. But they've had a significant growth the past quarter, and I mean, he's
really believable.
He's really good. He gives some pretty good advice.
He's laying down. You're like, this guy knows what he's talking about.
He gives you some pretty good advice. Yes.
All right, well, cool.
But he's like, I don't know when he sleeps.
Is it hyper or is just?
He's a little hyper.
Okay.
And then everybody says, booyah.
Booyah.
And Bethy might even know who he is because he's from, and Gina, you might even know who he is too, because I believe he's from outside Philly or from Philly.
All right.
Because he's a big Eagles fan.
There you go. My goodness gracious.
I should pull up his picture.
You're going to show a picture of Jim Cramer. All right. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I know what he looks like now that I messed up. I thought he had curly hair.
Nope. You're way off.
Like
Jim
crazy
Cramer. Kramer.
So, Gary,
Mad Money. That's
on
what
the
it's called.
Christmas trees. You say you planted what, like 15? You plant so many a year to replenish the ones you're going to potentially sell the first year when you open the farm. What's the formula? How many do you have to plant every year to kind of do your quota once you guys get rolling?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm sure you plotted this out.
That actually is a very good question. All right. All right. So real quick question for you guys.
Here's a lightning round topic right here.
See, there you go.
Gary says Victoria's Secret stock is tight and creeping up.
Mike, he must be giving everybody in Congress financial advice. It's funny how they can make $180,000. You're going to be worth millions and it's
well,
they have other
not to get political, but I have heard, could be incorrect information,
okay,
but I don't think so, that members of Congress are not bound by the law of insider trading like a regular citizen.
Really?
Yes.
I've never heard that, but I believe you.
Yeah. How about them apples?
I already uploaded those. What am I doing?
All right, so in about a minute, Cindy's going to continue looking for whatever, a picture of Jim Cramer.
I got a picture.
You guys talk amongst yourself. We're going to give you a rundown, a sneak preview of what's going on this weekend.
Yeah, because there's
things are warming
up. A couple
up.
things happening today and tomorrow.
So
all right, so real quick,
for you.
That's Jim Cramer.
Oh, okay. Very cool. I think I've seen that guy. I know who you're talking about now.
Okay.
Just never really watched him.
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, you have to kind of like little doses go a long way, but yeah. But a good guy. Knows what he's talking about.
Mike's up. Your station for the killer hits 102.5. The Shark. It's Al Stewart and Year of the Cat. It reminds me of our good news story of the day for some reason. And that kind of struck a chord with some folks.
It did. It was a cat that was rescued that was part of the Palisades fire.
Yeah.
2 months after his family's house burned down, and they thought they'd never see him again, and he's back. And he's a Maine Coon. And if you have no idea what a Maine Coon cat is,
the state of Maine.
Maine, M-A-I-N-E. Okay. Maine Coon is what they're called. That's just the breed. They're really big cats, but they have these beautiful ears that have the points on them, like the hair points up, kind of like like a
little kind of lionish, like a lion in a way.
Kind of like a mountain lion, bobcat with little pointy. Yeah, they're beautiful. I mean, beautiful animals. But that cat's going to be just fine, which is the good news.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool. You're the cat, Al Stewart. Bill and Cindy, good morning. Killer hits all day.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
Clouds increasing as the day goes on. 65, the high along the coast, 75 inland. Mostly cloudy, some patchy fog tonight, down to 47. And then tomorrow, partly sunny, 57 for the coast, and 70 inland.
All right, we got 49 in Coinjack, 55 in Little Washington, and we got 54 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
Did you just little?
I did.
You did like I'm squishing your
Whenever I
head.
say Washington now, I think of Little Washington, which is a fine community in northeastern North Carolina. Not to be confused with Big Washington, which would be Washington, D.C.
Washington with an R.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There they talk Southern, but whatever, when they say their own town. But Little Washington, beautiful town right there on the river and just very nice. But it's little, so we pinch its head with our fingers.
It's little, yeah. Like I'm squishing your head. Like
That's the one.
So this weekend, actually starting tonight, there is going to be a presentation from Stagecraft Productions at First Flight High School. That's their drama department.
Okay.
The Addams Family. It's a new musical and dark comedy beloved and known all over the world. Come see it live at First Flight High School tonight, tomorrow night, both at 7 p.m. or the senior closing show matinee March 15th at 2 p.m. $8 for students, children and seniors, $10.
Got a really big pro tip. If you guys are in the cast of that particular performance, when you guys are trying to costume up, don't get that permanent looking black spray that you spray in your hair to make your hair look black.
Yes, do not.
It does not come out very easily. We know that because we kind of did that for Halloween here on the show one morning.
We, as in me.
You, yeah. And it did not go well.
It was like 3 weeks later. It was still in my hair.
Crazy.
And it would get on everything. Use a wig if you are going to be Morticia.
There you
or
go.
even Wednesday.
Yeah, or cast director find somebody that's got black hair.
Exactly.
All right, also going on. By the way, if you didn't notice, this is a sneak peek at the weekend here. Museum of the Albemarle. You can join us. They host the music program celebrating St. Patty's Day with music. It happens tomorrow night.
No, tomorrow at lunch.
Tomorrow at lunchtime.
Yeah, 12 o'clock.
Cool. 12 noon. Roger Waters, local historian, is going to provide the narrative and the history of Celtic and traditional Irish selections played on such instruments as the banjo, the button accordion, the auto harp, folk, and spoons. Now
he's gonna play spoons.
He's gonna play the spoons. Now enjoy a mixture of pub songs. That'll be fun. Ballads, jigs, and a whole lot more to get you ready for St. Patty's Day, which is being celebrated all weekend long.
Absolutely.
Check it out.
Something that is happening on Saturday. It is happening at the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Elizabeth City. $5 jewelry. It's called Shop with 516 Shop. They're going to have paparazzi jewelry, handbags, and wallets, and sunglasses. And there's a free gift bag for the first 25 guests.
Okay.
But as I said, it's at the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. on Saturday.
All right. And for Dare County of the Outer Banks, this is the tradition. The Kelly's annual St. Patrick's Day Parade will be happening. There was a rumor yesterday going on online that they had canceled this thing, and it is not true.
No.
Don't know where that got started. Parade is going to be on Sunday, 1 p.m., beginning at the Nags Head Pier. That's always they do that. And it'll take NC 12 from 8th Street to Hollowell. It'll close. That street will close at 12 p.m. Do not drive around the barricades, please.
No.
And the officers remind you they'll be stationed at the intersections. Have fun and be responsible.
And it's a 1 mile long parade. They're calling it the Green Mile.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's the biggest parade in Northeast North Carolina, or actually in North Carolina for St. Patty's Day.
There you go. There's a sneak preview. What a great weekend coming up. Yeah.
And plus today, listen all day.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Window Thursday. And sometime this hour, which you got to be listening, we are going to give you a keyword for James Taylor.
Sounds good to me. This hour?
This hour.
Okay, we got to.
Yeah,
you got the word ready because I don't.
I've got it ready. It's locked and loaded.
Today in music, all the way within 10 more killer hits right now.
All right, hang on here, guys. I got to go to the next page. Ooh, ow. Okay, so those were the things. All right. Yes, there is the total lunar eclipse night. We were talking about that. I would love to have one. Yep, take it Thursday. Good morning, Mike. Mike's heard that too. Oh, you've heard that about the insider trading.
Okay.
I see Gina, total lunar. We were talking about the lunar eclipse. The best time it will be supposedly totally eclipsed. Total eclipse at 3 o'clock.
All
Actually,
right.
at 2:59. But it will start a little after 1 is when it'll start moving through. And then all of a sudden it'll like turn that blood red because the light from the sun will be bouncing off the atmosphere of the earth and that will be reflecting off onto the moon. And that's what will make it look blood worm orange
Wow.
or what red, not
Okay.
orange.
Boy's going to be at the parade.
Boy's going to be there. So is Victoria.
All right.
So is
Oh.
Charlie.
Now, here, Gary's got a little insight into how to
Oh,
the woes and I get the highs and lows of starting a Christmas tree farm. He said the first year they lost 35 trees due to hungry deer, and they only have room for 35 more.
I
Wow.
don't know if this will work for or not, but my
Mhm.
mother, this was a little trick my mom had for her garden.
Right.
She would take a blank CD. Do we have any CDs in here? We do. Hold
Are
on.
you kidding me?
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm sure there are CDs in here. You know, the CD has been around for 40 years now. I was reading an article about that. It was
Oh,
40 years ago that it was developed. It just blows my mind.
but the first one pressed in the United States was Born in the USA from Bruce Springsteen.
Born in the U.S. What
All
you're looking for a CD, aren't you?
Yeah, I forgot my mom's.
Oh, your mom's stash. That's right.
I forgot about the Barbara stash. This is inspirational piano moods. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you have a CD.
Right.
You see how it does this?
It reflects.
Okay.
It's shiny looking.
My mom would take fishing string and tie it onto a CD,
Okay.
and she would hang it on something, whatever. And so when the light would flicker, the deer would go, and they would run the other
Gary,
direction.
Can't hurt to try
It worked
that one.
It worked with rabbits too. She would put those up in all. She had little stakes that she would put
All right.
in her. Oh, Gina will be there in spirit. She would put them like in just sporadically around her garden,
Right.
and it like really cut down on her veggies being eaten. So maybe
Mhm.
she would even put them. I want to say her azaleas were eaten sometimes by
Oh,
deer.
they're the worst. They really are.
Were the deer eating the azaleas? Is that what they would have eaten?
I know. Foy, you got to know this. Yeah, they will. Living in Virginia, Virginia's like the king of azalea land.
And deer.
Yeah, and
Well,
deer.
So is Augusta, Georgia. In
Is
the,
it really? Okay.
the
Same kind of thing.
where the Masters is? Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful azaleas.
I love them. So we used to plant azaleas. Like everybody had sidewalks and decks and things in Central Virginia. It was a really big deal. They have
grow-
the prettiest azaleas.
They grow the best in the
Yeah.
shade.
So, but Gary, you might want to try the CD thing. It might work. I don't think it could hurt.
And you could even tie them to the tree branches.
Yeah,
And then when they get near, it'll glitter and yeah.
could look a little odd. I get that. People driving.
I
by,
know
but
it
works.
It does get dark at night. However, with the moon, if the moon is shining at all, if there's any
Right.
kind, if you have any kind of outside light,
It's dark here at night.
it gets dark there at night with my
It's
mom. At
dark
my
at
mom's
night?
too. But there were like things that would make it glitz. Trust me.
Right.
Trust me. It worked. Just try it.
All right.
Can't hurt.
True.
So this morning,
Hmm.
Bill and I were talking, and I don't know how it came up. Oh, I know how it came
Well,
up.
it's because we talk a lot.
Well, there's that.
Things are bound to come up.
Because this morning we were talking about my really big banana. That's a banana peel, by the way.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I've been to the grocery store this week, and somebody sold some really big bananas to the
Really
grocery
big
store.
bananas. So I started singing, "Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
And I did
Daylight,
this.
come and me one go.
Are you okay? Are
6
you okay,
foot,
Cindy?
7 foot,
Are
8
you okay?
foot bunch. Daylight, come and me one go home."
And she said, "No,
Harry
it's a song."
Belafonte, the Banana Boat song.
There you go.
And
just remember-
then
it's
Oh.
like Dale. that it?
Dale, yeah, daylight,
That's the same
come
song?
and me one go home.
Okay, sorry.
Hey,
I know
you
that
said
one.
day, you said day, you said day, you said yeah. That's daylight, come and me wanna go home. Day, Dale,
Yeah, that's right.
Dale. Yes, exactly.
Tammy says just Deo.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's true. Well, that's that true. That is true. Nothing scared the
The bright
dinner
spot.
at my house. They thoroughly enjoyed my squash my husband put out. We watched them. Oh no.
Mm.
Oh no, that's awful.
Mike
Oh.
does add, I don't know how far out in the country you are, Gary, but Mike says, a bright spotlight, a 12 gauge, that does a good job too.
Or my
Not that you
car.
would shoot them.
Or
Maybe
my
you
car.
just shoot the gun.
Or my car.
Right.
I've hit 5.
Right.
Yeah, I've
You and the deer.
me and the deer. I always told my brother, if you ever wanted to go deer hunting, just borrow my car, park it out in the middle of the field. The deer will come to them, and they'll
There
run
you
right into
go.
my car.
There you
So
go.
just sit on the top of my car and anyway. But anyway, so we started talking about Harry Belafonte.
Mhm.
I did not realize this, but Harry Belafonte. I mean, I knew this useless information. He's from Jamaica, and I learned that 2019, I think.
Useless information.
Why do we need to win circus tickets? We get a circus on the show. That's very true.
Mike, sometimes you do. Yesterday, Unhappy the Buggy was a pretty good example. I thought that was good. The old backpack episode. Who can forget that? That's an all-time classic. It's right up there with one of the best Friends episodes I've ever seen. Just saying. I know where you're coming from, buddy.
But when we come back, I'm going to talk about some of those songs, that,
Right.
like the Banana Boat song.
Yeah.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me one go
All
home.
right. Today in music's on the way.
Come, Mr.
And
Tally
you
Man,
guys
tally me
talk about yourself and
banana.
we'll catch up.
Hold on.
All right, mic's up. Your station for the killer hits 102.5, The Shark, Gordon Lightfoot, and Sundown. Looking forward to that tonight. Anybody that's interested in a total lunar eclipse, you'll be looking for Sundown.
Yes, you will.
That's tonight, in the middle of the night.
1 o'clock. It starts
That's
at
right.
2:30. It'll like be almost there, and then at 3 o'clock it will be completely eclipsed.
All right, so set your alarm, get up for 10 minutes, and go back to bed.
Right.
So you can say you saw it. That'd be pretty
Oh, can I
cool.
go back to bed too?
It's up
once
to
I
you.
wake?
No, no.
Oh,
You set
no.
up earlier,
Never
and you
mind.
still have to get up and come to work tomorrow.
Never mind. Okay.
8:26, Bill and Cindy, good morning. Killer hits all day. Another pretty decent day on tap for us.
A few clouds are going to come in this afternoon, but mild temps still. 65 for the coast, 75 inland, mostly cloudy, patchy fog tonight down to 47. Partly sunny tomorrow, 57 for the coast, closer to 70 inland.
All right, we got 50 right now in Hertford, 53 in Coinshack, 54 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
Today in music, brought to you by Bojangles. At Bojangles, they serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day. Anytime you're ready, it's bow time.
All right, it was 2022, rock legend Rod Stewart. He took matters into his own hands, literally filling potholes near his house in the UK. Now,
Arnold Schwarzenegger did that same thing one year.
did he really?
Yeah, Southern California.
All right. Well, they must chat because this seems to be a thing. See, Rod was frustrated with the road's condition. It was like, good grief. I pay taxes, right?
Right,
So-
exactly.
He shared videos of his do-it-yourself repair, citing damaged cars and even a flat-tired ambulance.
Oh, my
He's like,
goodness.
look at this. He said, nobody can be bothered, he complained, as he fixed the road himself.
Wow.
What a neighbor. That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
2008, Michael Jackson refinanced his Neverland Ranch to save it from being auctioned off after being told that if he failed to pay the $25 million he owed on the property, it would be auctioned off within a week. How did I get to that point?
That's what I was going to say.
He is Michael Jackson.
He owes $25 million in taxes, but he
Yeah.
could refinance it.
At least Michael Jackson.
Well, there's that. In 2007, coffee house Starbucks announced the launch of its own music label, saying it would sign both established and new artists. Now, the chain, which had 13,000 stores worldwide, had already released albums under its Here Music brand. Okay. 2006, the Sex Pistols refused to attend their own induction into the U.S. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. Blondie, Herb Alpert, and Black Sabbath were all inducted, but the Pistols posted a handwritten note on their website insulting the Hall of Fame.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's looking a gift horse in the mouth, if you ask me.
It's the Sex Festival.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Yeah.
1999, Cher started a 4-week run at #1 on the singles chart with Do You Believe in Love? Anyway, Believe is the name of the song. It made Cher the oldest woman to top the Hot 100 at the age of 53. She was younger than me then.
How about
Wow.
that one?
Wow.
Music birthdays.
Adam Clayton, he plays the bass for U2. He is 65, and the one and only Breaking Up is Hard to Do man, Neil Sedaka, or Sedaka, however you want to. I say Sedaka. He is 86.
All right. That is today in music. Hang on. News and weather within 10 and more killer hits coming up.
All right. Ow. I just pulled my own hair. Top hats and swimsuits was a good program. Oh, well, yeah, Bill and Gary and their top hats and swimsuits was a good program too.
Oh my.
That was interesting. So we started talking about the Banana Boat song. Well, then I remember my mom had Harry Belafonte live from somewhere. It was an album and had a picture of it. I don't even remember where it was from. I don't remember. But anyway, there was a song on there with which he duetted with a woman named Odetta.
Okay.
And it was, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. And then she would go, well, fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Well, fix it, dear Henry, fix it. And then, of course, he would have to come back with, what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear. And it just goes on. And then it comes back to him again, fetching water in the bucket, but there's a hole in the bucket. And it's kind of like, it just goes on and on and on. And it just keeps repeating.
These were your mother's records that you
This was my
played?
mother's record.
Okay.
She might even have the Harry Belafonte CD. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think she did, but she had the record. And I would make her play that all the time. Do any of you guys remember a song when you were growing up that either your grandmother or your aunt or your mom or your dad or maybe your big brother or sister, that they would play and you just thought it was the funniest thing ever and you would make them play it over and over and over?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
Go ahead.
There were a couple. There was one called, Gary might remember this one. He just might. It was the late 50s. And it was one of those records that took snippets of songs and told a story.
Uh-huh.
It was called The Flying Saucer. It was the front of the 45 was part 1 and the other was part 2.
Okay.
Okay. And it was like a doo-wop song. Dun, 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 dun. We will not interrupt this record. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, we will. This just did. Flying saucers have been seen flying over the city. It was funny like that the whole way through. And I bet I listened to that thing 1,000 times.
I can't say I ever heard that one. Then there was another guy named Spike Jones.
Yes.
He was kind of a very Gary does remember that.
Yep.
Okay. There was Spike Jones. And he did the song. Hold on. I have to go look it up because I don't remember what it was called. It was Beetle Bomb. Oh, Henry VIII, I am Henry VIII, I am. Yep. Second verse, same as the first.
That's
Henry
right.
VIII, yes. I know exactly what song you're talking about. And then there was also Lamb Chop with Sherry.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
The little...
This is the song that does not end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Somebody started singing it, not knowing what it was. And then something they're singing it forever just because this is the song that does not. And it just went on and on and on.
Karen's right. We are stacking up the list of 45.
I'm thinking. But Spike Jones, he did it's called Horse Race. And it was Beetle, and at the end, a Beetle Bomb. But then at one point in time, it's like he tells this little story of this horse race. Mr. Jaws song. I don't know that.
Remember that one? We'll have to look that
I
one
don't
up.
remember that one either. But and then there's also the William Tell Overture that Spike Jones does. But he was like a comedian person,
right? That
was actually recorded on an album. But it was Mother-in-Law is nagging in the rear. Lettuce is ahead, that kind of thing. It was just, but my aunt had that album. If I remember correctly, it was Red.
Right.
But I would make her put that on all the time. And she had one of those floor consoles that the thing would slide and the albums were over here and then the turntable. And then you went to the other side and that's where the radio was. And there was more storage for albums.
I love those too. I do.
And the speakers were built in underneath. It was, yeah. But I made her play Mother-in-Law is nagging in the rear. Lettuce is ahead.
Now,
and here comes Beetle Bomb.
I had an album. It was a kid's album. It was Disney. Like Disney's songs for kids.
Yes.
And there was all kinds of cool stuff. Like Old MacDonald was on there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Definitely a song for kids.
Mm-hmm.
And the Snoopy and the Red Baron.
Oh, the Red Baron. You gotta love the Red Baron.
Thing. And the one I never really understood who did this and if it was ever really a hit, but it was like Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. If you ever go around there, Jeff, tie me kangaroo down.
Wow, look at the chime.
Yeah, that's exactly. But it was, you're a kid and you hear an Australian accent. You're like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
They're
You know?
totally different note. And Forrest, if he's watching, he probably knows what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
There's a guy, I don't remember his name, but I think his last name is Lee,
Mhm.
and he's a professional golfer. He looks like he's Asian descent. I mean, you can tell he
Okay.
has he looks like he's from maybe Korea or Japan
Gotcha.
or
Okay.
he looks like
Yeah.
an Asian person. He actually grew up in California, but he's Australian, mate. He came
No, that's odd.
so it's the funniest when they
Yes.
interviewed him, he was talking and you were figuring, he would just be speaking English normal, but all of a sudden it was, "Good day, mate."
Oh, wow.
From down under, and I'm like, "Whoa, what the heck?" It
What
kind
you
of
talking about,
set me back.
Willis?
All right, yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
Now, parent says, Cindy, you were going to share
I
a
am.
video with us. this
I've been
morning.
trying to download it, and I think I might have it downloaded now. So let me try it here. Hold on. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. 5th of May.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's the day after. That's the Monday, May 5th.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Uh-huh.
That's what we're talking about. Hang on here.
All right,
Ready?
so set up the video again.
Hold
I'm
on.
so sorry.
This was just yesterday morning. It was so beautiful.
Oh,
So when we got done with our
you
showgram,
went out and that's right. Okay.
I did this. Wasn't that pretty?
Yeah, kind of
Wasn't
like
that nice?
what do you call it? A beach break.
Yeah.
A little bit of a beach break for
Let's
you.
pause 30 seconds for this beach break.
Could you guys hear the ocean?
I think they can.
Okay. That was kind of cool.
And the little wind. It was just beautiful out there yesterday. I was
It
like,
a
you know
great
what?
day.
Slinging the corned beef today. Oof.
I bet you are.
I need to get back to the beach. Parent, I understand. That was music to my ear. Well, I'm glad. If you want, I can play it again. Actually, I have a couple more I could probably. Hold on. Yes, we could. Hold on. Let me see. Let me send a couple. I have a couple more. Hold on here. I don't know.
Yeah, doesn't it just changes your perspective just a little bit?
It does.
It really does. And it reminds me because Cindy and I are here every day, and we have the window open this morning. It's just a beautiful breeze coming through the window, and you can just barely hear the ocean when things are quiet. Even here in the studio, it just reminds us we're only 2 blocks away. So,
all right, hold on 1 second here. I got another one for you.
all
It
right.
might just be the sunshine though.
Okay.
I don't think it's a full perspective. I think it's just one view, but it was really nice. Hold on here. I have to do 500 things at once. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, this is just the sun. So hold on. Oh, it's uploading. Sorry.
It'll take a second, I think.
Yep. It's processing.
It is beautiful.
Busy.
Isn't it,
Oh.
Victoria. Yeah.
It is.
Really
It was so pretty yesterday.
All right.
All right, here's
we go.
just one still shot, sort of. I mean, I'm holding it, but here.
There you go.
That was a nice beach break.
Whew.
That beach break brought to you by Beal and Sandy.
That's right. not to be confused with the department store Beals.
Oh,
Hmm?
oh. You're going to Buc-ee's? You need to stop
Ooh.
at Buc-ee's on your way here. You could pick up my grill for me.
That's right.
So
Never be going out of his way though.
we,
Way out.
Mr. D and I told you about the grill. Oh, but we were talking about songs too, old songs like that you like.
Yeah.
But we, Mr. D and I want this grill that's $80 at Buc-ee's.
It's
Online-
charcoal.
It's charcoal.
Okay, cool.
$89.99 if you order it online through the company that makes it.
All
Plus
right.
$25, almost $30 to ship it. So we're like,
Oh.
okay, this grill's why don't we just go to Buc-ee's and get it? So then I'm thinking,
Right.
wait a minute, because Buc-ee's is like 6 hours away from us.
Gotcha.
I hope so. I'm hoping we're in for nice days the rest of the year.
I think Sunday night and Monday
Little
morning are a little
dicey,
iffy. I'm
but then
looking
after
ahead.
that,
There's a chance
okay.
of some stormy stuff Sunday night.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then, so then I was like, well, Darlington Speedway is right there. We could make a trip the beginning of April because it's that weekend, like the whatever the 4th and 5th or whatever it is.
So you know what that means?
That I'd be off on Monday, but
Yeah,
no,
another weekend alone and Monday by myself.
but we're not doing it.
Oh, you're not?
No, we decided we're not going to do it because it's going to be the beginning of April, and by then weather could be nice. So instead, we could maybe go to the beach or go on the boat or something. Put our crap pots out.
Something in your own backyard.
Yeah, something in our own backyard. However,
Okay,
but we haven't completely rolled it out. Just letting you know. But anyway, so then we started talking about, all right, buying the tickets to camp. You got to buy the
Gotcha.
campsites. You got to buy the tickets to get into the race. We got to buy the
Started doing the math.
We started doing the math, and our $80 grill at Buc-ee's, which we will be passing by a Buc-ee's at one point in time, hopefully soon. Even if there's one in Richmond. Anyway, our $80 grill at Buc-ee's would probably end up costing us more like $1,000.
Oh wow. Let me ask you something about the grill.
Yeah.
You don't need to find a picture of it or anything, but is it like it's like a Weber grill kind of charcoal, like the ball?
No.
No? Is it squarish? Hibachi?
I think I might even have a picture of it.
Okay.
Hold on. No, why can't I think?
Tammy says Gary would be glad to pick it up for a t-shirt or a mug.
There you go. That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
awful nice of you, Gary.
All right,
Thanks for telling Tammy you do it.
Where's my little grill? Oh, my little grill. Where did it happen? Maybe it's not Old Hickory. Hold on. What is the grill brand that Buc-ee's sells?
Hey, Siri.
No.
All right, the city's investigating this grill.
Dang it, Bobby.
Maybe it'll show up. I don't know. It must be pretty good.
Oh, there it
because
is. Hold on.
Mr. D's got pretty good taste in stuff, and I think it's probably a pretty cool deal.
I know. I mean, he asked me.
Well,
Just kidding. I'm joking. All right,
no,
this
I'm just
is
looking around at the big boy toys he's got in his life.
Oh, he's got some pretty cool big boy toys.
You know, I'm saying
He
come
has some
on.
pretty good. All right. I
Right.
just took a picture. Let me crop it. Hold on. Where am I cropping? Editing.
Okay.
Now you have. Oh shoot! Come here. Come on. Down. There you go. Up. There you go. Come on. Down. Save. I'm trying to edit.
You
and
know, it's
not
the
cooperating with
craziest thing. We have become so accustomed to having anything we want right now.
I know it's in our
This
hands.
right here, I don't
Perfect
know if it
example.
bugs you, but it bugs me. If she's being rather patient, it would drive me nuts trying to wait through the process to get what I needed to do.
Okay. Well, that's because you're a man. I mean,
maybe
sorry,
that's
what?
what it is. I don't know. Foy says he already has a T-shirt and a mug. Well, that's kind of true, but who knows?
Gary, you had to go there, didn't you? Did you see what he said? Did you see what Gary put
Where? Gary.
right after parents said rain next week, 40% chance on?
Make it a shower gift.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that?
I did now.
Did you see that? Good morning, Tamara.
Hey there.
Yes, we are on TV now. Oh, and there's
Right.
Donny Osmond.
So,
Donny Osmond's on our TV.
Tamara, are you watching it on
Cool.
on Dare County free TV channels?
I'm guessing it's on like what channel? What channel is it? What
Well,
channel?
she'll tell us.
She has she must have an antenna on her
All
TV.
right, very cool.
That's so cool.
What channel are you viewing this on?
That's
if
so
you could,
cool.
if you could find that for me,
That's so
I'd like to know which
cool.
one that it's being put on this morning. It's been part of this project that I told you, the experiment that we've been working on.
Yes.
And we decided to go to an hour to make it feasible for that. And you guys always suggesting that it should be an hour.
24-1.
24.
Cool.
All right.
24-1.
24-1. If you were
That's so
able
cool.
to, there's like 7 or 8 free TV channels.
Yes. 17's one of them.
Yes.
Or 17
that,
too.
that our company owns
26.
on Roanoke Island. And
Mhm.
it broadcasts to all of Roanoke Island, maybe over to what? East Lake?
Oh, yeah, a little
And then-
ways. A
and
little into
over-
Nag's Head.
Over into South Nag's Head, and maybe as far as the mall area in Nag's Head easily.
It might even get some of like
Mhm.
Kitty
Yeah.
Hawk area,
Yeah.
like that's along the sound
Right.
side. Not
And if
yeah.
you had one of these old-fashioned antennas like you used to outside of the house, which not many people have anymore, you could pick it up all over the Outer Banks.
Tamara
So,
said it's so cool.
there you go.
So my grill that I'm looking at
Mhm.
is about this long
Right.
and probably about this tall. This
So-
tall. So here's the picture of it. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
Isn't it
I
cute?
gotcha.
Isn't it cute?
That is so cool.
But it's really heavy. All right, how can I see this on TV? You have to no.
Right
Yep.
now we would have to wait, and that's going to be coming on one of these channels. We're going to be able to stream the signal.
Like Roku, maybe?
Well, maybe.
And then you would have to get a smart TV
Yeah.
to get a Roku.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do Roku.
Right. So, I mean, there's one channel we have already that streams on Roku, but it's not on that one at this
No.
point.
But maybe we will eventually.
Yeah.
However, actually, you don't have to have a smart TV to have Roku because my mom's TV wasn't smart, and we just added one of those little Roku
The
adapters
Roku
to it,
adapters. That's the old way you did it.
and that's the only way you do
Now
it. And
it's just
so you
built
can
in.
still do it, right?
Yeah.
It's so cool. I'm gonna have to go see. Except, see, I can't do that because I'm here, so I
Right.
can't watch us on TV. But I'm gonna have to
Gary,
have.
I will ask our big guy TV engineer
Head man in charge.
if there is any kind of a stream link that I could share with you,
That would be cool.
since you are a special.
He's
Anybody
special.
that's outside of the area, yeah, that might be a case. I have no idea.
I don't
So
know.
if there is. We'll let you know. But if you are here on the Outer Banks and you would like an antenna for the back of your smart TV or your big screen TV, I will give you one.
Absolutely.
Just come to the radio stations, come to East Carolina Media.
Mhm.
I will give you one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you could try it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
See, maybe what I could do, maybe one day next week, not tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday, but maybe one day next week, I could go home at like 7:45 because I have the TV with the antenna and I can
Okay,
actually get
and
all
you
of our
could-
TV
all right, you could
stations,
join us.
and I can just get on my
remotely.
laptop there and join
Gotcha.
you there and actually watch it on TV too. And I can report back.
All right, parents, I shall try to make it down today.
What?
Absolutely. I will have a couple of them sitting out. Tell you what, even if it's after 2:00 when it's usually my time to leave,
Mhm.
I'll leave them with Curtis or Courtney at our front desk.
Yeah, leave a
Yeah.
couple.
Okay.
That's a good
Be
idea.
Glad to do that.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, no, what we're on TV
All right, so
tomorrow.
The
This is true.
website thing, like I told you, Gary, that is being worked on. That kind of a thing is just a little far off, but there may be a secret link I might be able to give you. Possibly, I don't know.
Kind of like Lancelot
I
Link
can't
Secret
promise you
Chimp.
that, but it's possible. So I'll find out. All
Lance-
right.
Lancelot
Tamara's
Link
questioning.
Secret. Yeah, she said
What?
what, and I was like, what?
What?
All right, yes, I think she's saying what? You guys are on. You guys are actually on TV. Yep. Okay. Well,
Yep,
next week you
absolutely.
can. All right, stop by.
Absolutely.
Stop
Yeah.
by and grab it.
Super duper.
Super duper.
All right. So we've got about 3 minutes before Cindy's jokes of the day, and we've got our first recipe from.
We do
You got that ready to go?
submitted from Bethy.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I may try that too. Why
I
not?
haven't talked to Bethy this morning. Hope
No,
she-
she's on here.
is she?
I think.
Look back. I might have missed
Hold
her.
on. I think you did. There's Beth Cunningham. Hold on. Lori Lee, voice. Perrin. Oh,
Linda.
maybe
All
not.
right. We're going to make a list here.
I am not seeing
Why don't you
A lot of people.
message Bethy? Say, wake up, sleepyhead. Haul your honey out of bed.
Oh, she might be. Nope.
She's an early riser,
Good
right?
morning, Linda.
All right, so
So, shh. Shh.
I don't know
What?
what that's all about.
Nice push.
Let me try that too. All right. All right. So
Hold
Linda, Foy, Tammy, Perrin, and who else? There was a couple. Though I will just make sure we have plenty. Let's just put it that way.
Tamara sent me a text. Oh my God, I didn't know I could see you on TV. Hold on. She sent me a picture. So now I got to
Okay.
send that picture. Oh, this is too cool. Hold on. Download. Now I got to send it to myself. I'll show that one too. Because that's kind of cool. Okay. She's
All
sitting in her living room watching us on TV. All right. Come by, Kitty. Simple. Team is giving corned beef
outside?
sammies and
Okay.
stew after. Oh, cool.
Ooh,
Oh, it's a
ooh.
beautiful day for it.
Might be. Might be a good trip. Road trip.
All right, I haven't messaged Bethy.
All right.
I gotta find Bethy. Hold on. Bethy.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
She's way down here.
We haven't done our keyword either for James Taylor.
Oh no, we haven't.
Boy, are you guys in luck. Boy, are you guys in luck. Boy, triple whammy here. All right. Even there you go. All right. Even if you're watching on 24/1 free TV in Dare County, you can play along with this game.
Gary
Okay,
was
we're
warning
about to-
Tamara about me. She's known me since I was
right,
14.
right,
She was
right.
13. So we've known each other for a long time. Hold on. I'm joking.
Mike's up. Your station for the killer hits 102.5 The Shark. It's Peter Frampton. And Show Me the Way from Frampton comes alive. 8:51, Bill and City Morning Killer hits all day. Your killer workday kickoff is just minutes away, but we'll check your weather right now.
Oh, but we could do that weather bed. I want to hear that weather bed again. That was kind of cool.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right, stop. All right,
Hold
here
on.
we
Ready?
go. All
Ready?
right. We don't usually do this, but
Yeah,
here
but
we
try
go.
it.
Here we
Oh,
go.
this sounds cool.
Hit it.
Increasing clouds today with a high of 65 along the coast and 75 inland. Mostly cloudy, some patchy fog tonight down to 47. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Partly sunny tomorrow, 57 along the coast and near 70 inland.
All right, right now we got 60 in Waves, 50 in Salvo, and we've got 54 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
And James Taylor is coming with his all-star band and special guest Tiny Habits to Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater, Virginia Beach. It's happening the 3rd of September, part of the Langley Concert Series. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. through livenation.com. But
Yes,
if
right now.
you text us your first and last name right now, along with the keyword Carolina, as in Carolina on my mind, as in North Carolina, as in Northeast North Carolina, Carolina.
I hope you know how to spell that.
I hope so too. Carolina
There you
to
go.
252-441-1025. You'll be qualified to win a pair of tickets before you can buy them.
All right, there we go. All right, Cindy's jokes of the day. Let's hop right to it. What you got?
All right. If two vegans get in a fight, is it still considered a beef?
Oh man, that's
Sorry,
funny. I like
sorry,
that
I
one.
had to. Okay, I'm starting a new dating service in Prague.
Okay.
It's called Checkmate.
All right. What else you got?
What happens when you go to the bathroom in France?
I'm scared. Oh no.
European.
I'm not gonna. Yep, that's what I thought it was.
Yes, I did attempt to teach Tamara to drive. Oh my goodness. I'm all right.
Oh, is Tamara telling stories?
Yep. Yep. She did. She
Okay.
attempted to teach her how to drive through the neighborhood.
Oh yeah. All right. It's time for the recipe.
All right. So what is the recipe? This is submitted by our dear Bethy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. We got to delete
It
this. Yep.
says best shrimp you will ever eat. This is a typed out thing from Bethy. It says try this quick way. Melt a stick of butter in the pan, slice one lemon and layer it on top of the butter. I'm already in, man. No matter
Okay.
no matter what you lay on top of that, it's gonna be good.
Uh-huh.
Put down fresh shrimp, then sprinkle 1 pack of dried Italian seasoning. Be like the salad dressing seasoning, maybe. Is that what,
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
It's like the
it's like it says Italian on the
it's
packet.
where you get like the ranch dip stuff that you put
Same
in sour
thing,
cream.
but Italian.
Yeah.
Then put it in the oven, bake it at 350 for 15 minutes.
All right.
Best
So you
shrimp
melt the
ever.
stick of butter, you put it in a pan.
Mhm.
Then you put lemon, like
Yeah.
you slice the lemon and you sit it all
Right.
down, and then you put the shrimp on top of the lemon.
And then you put
Sprinkle the
that
dried Italian dressing over it, seasoning over it,
seasoning.
and then you stick it in the oven. Huh?
Very cool. I like that. I have to
That
try
sounds
it.
like a plan.
I just had
Dan.
shrimp last night,
Oh,
but we'll have.
oh, that's right, because you went to that place and you saw me.
I did.
Yep.
Saw you on the road.
Did you see Yoda?
I did not see Yoda. Don't know who Yoda is.
How did you not
unless
see
you're talking
Yoda? It's
Star
the little
Wars.
dog.
No, Yoda
It's
was
the little
not around.
Frenchie. Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Yoda was not. Well, Yoda might have been there.
Yoda was there. I'm sure Yoda might have been in the back room sleeping.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound
Anyway.
good?
All right. Thank you, Bethy, for that recipe. If
Yes, thank
anybody
you,
else
Bethy.
would like to send in a picture of their recipe card, maybe
Or
even
whatever.
if-
If it doesn't even have to be a recipe card, it could be written down on a piece of paper.
that's true. Or better yet, if you have a picture of the actual dish you made, maybe you can wait around and wait a week and do one of your
Mhm.
recipes. Take a pretty picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you holding the dish.
Mhm.
Yeah, just make it fun.
Or maybe have
Yeah.
like a fork in your mouth and going.
Right. There you go.
Or maybe if you have it arranged on the plate so it's like
Mhm.
presentable as in, ooh, look. So
So we
Oh.
thought we'd have a little fun with that for a while, and maybe we'll
Mm.
compile some recipes that we could agree that we could use for our cookbook that we're always talking about doing but never do.
all right, I have to get the picture that Tamara sent me.
It does sound good.
Didn't it sound
Victoria.
good?
It really does.
It sounds very
Karen, yeah,
easy
I
to make
agree.
too.
I agree.
I'm guessing you would have to obviously peel them. Maybe just leave the tails on so you can actually,
Yeah,
you got to leave the tails on when you do that kind of stuff.
yeah, true.
All right, so this is Tamara watching us.
Oh, okay.
Hold on
This
here.
is a great way to finish.
This is kind of cool.
Okay.
I'm uploading.
All right.
I'm
It's going to take a
uploading.
minute.
I'm uploading. I'm still uploading. Ding, 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 ding. All right. There we are on the big screen.
Oh, wow.
That
What do you
looks-
know?
That looks so cool. Okay, so Tamara's kitchen's to the right.
Okay.
That little entrance ray right there on the other side of that
Okay.
wall is where her office is.
Now she's just moved in. She's still putting the place
Yep.
together and making it look like home.
Yep.
They're so excited, her and her dad Howard. And I think they've got the Beach Boys channel on Roku.
They probably do. You have a great one, Lori.
If it's available, I'm sure he's got it.
You have a great one, Lori.
Biggest Beach Boy fan I know.
Yeah, he's awesome. That's Howard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
absolutely.
how she said, my dad will be there.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's like Tamara, everybody knows Howard.
That's right.
You don't have to say my dad. It's Howard.
That's right. Goes
It's-
to one concert and becomes a living legend. On
he
the Outer
is.
Banks.
He is 100% a living legend here. But that's pretty cool. We're on the big screen.
Yeah.
I wonder how she found us.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Well, she did. We've been talking about it kind of. For
We
a while.
we sort of mentioned it once, but we didn't say.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on, that went away.
Okay.
Okay, but we didn't actually say how. I paused that because Donny Osmond, which my
So
claim to
we'll
fame
have
is.
to come back and
he
watch that
signed my
later,
chest.
won't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, my claim to
Oh.
fame is Donny Osmond signed my chest.
Lori, you have a good one too. Thanks for chiming in and being part of this morning. We appreciate you.
We appreciate
Good
every
luck
single one of
slinging
you
that.
guys.
What was it? Chip beef, corned beef,
Oh.
corned beef. What was it?
Corned beef hash.
Corned beef hash.
Yeah. Or is it chip? No, it's not chip.
Right.
It's
I
not
get it
chip beef gravy. It's corned beef and cabbage.
Mara says almost done setting up each room. That's really cool.
That's awesome. She got her couch, I think, yesterday,
All right.
and I think
says
she Howard's bed.
stumbled across it.
I think she got Howard's bed. Nice. I'm gonna have to check that out because that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it's a new
Yeah.
experiment we're trying, and I think we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that we
Right.
it's
And
gonna happen
This
for a
will
while.
give us a chance for those that would like to watch this to give you some local information
Mhm.
about the Outer Banks,
Mhm.
about what's going on around here
Mhm.
from time to time, and have a little fun and highlight the behind the scenes of what it's like on this radio show. So it is what it is.
It is, and
And it's a lot of you guys too.
It is.
It all depends on if you interact and participate. It really does, and we appreciate you.
Just sneeze.
You've become a big family.
And wink,
that's
wink,
for sure. Uh-huh.
Gary, he signed the chest of my Donny Osmond Barbie doll.
That's the rest
Just-
of the story.
Just to reveal that
Yep.
minor detail that I may have left
Mhm.
out. Yeah, so I wanted to see what he had to say. But yeah, we definitely 100% greatly appreciate you guys. Love every one of you. And we couldn't do this without you.
No.
And so hopefully this will continue going for quite some time and the FCC doesn't like make us stop.
Well, yeah, we would have to do something really bad.
Yeah,
Which we're
exactly.
not going to do, and neither are you guys.
And we won't talk about Pilot Mountain in that way anymore. No, just kidding.
You guys have a great day.
Yes,
We'll see you tomorrow. It'll be
absolutely.
Friday.
All right, let's go ahead
Let's
and get things
roll.
ready, and we will
To tomorrow. See you later.
manana. All right, remove yourself.